Eat these 5 protein snacks before bed to protect your kidneys overnight. Most people think that eating before bed is bad for you, and for years, that is exactly what doctors and nutritionists told everyone. But here is what they did not tell you. Your kidneys work on a completely different schedule than the rest of your body, and while you are sleeping, they are doing some of their most critical repair and filtration work of the entire day. The problem is, they need the right fuel to do that job properly. And if you go to bed with nothing in your system, or worse, with the wrong things, your kidneys are essentially working overnight with no support, no protection, and no raw materials to heal themselves. Here is the part that genuinely should concern you. Kidney disease affects over 850 million people worldwide, and a massive number of those cases involve gradual, silent damage that happens over months and years, damage that the person never felt until it was already serious. Your kidneys do not send pain signals early. They just quietly lose function, and by the time your body gives you a sign, you may have already lost a significant percentage of your filtering capacity. That is a frightening reality, but it is also a completely preventable one for most people, especially when you start making smarter choices even in the small moments, like what you eat in the hour before you sleep. Protein, specifically the right kind of protein in the right amount before bed, has been shown to support overnight kidney repair, reduce inflammation in kidney tissue, stabilize blood pressure while you sleep, and give your kidneys the amino acids they need to regenerate their filtering cells. But not all protein snacks are equal, and for kidney health specifically, the source, the quantity, and the preparation method all matter enormously. Some high-protein foods that look healthy on the surface are actually damaging to kidneys because of their phosphorus, potassium, or sodium content. So tonight, we are going through the 5 best protein snacks you can eat before bed to actively protect your kidneys while you sleep, and the science behind each one is genuinely impressive. The first snack is plain Greek yogurt, and this one sits at the top of the list for reasons that go much deeper than just its protein content. A single half-cup serving of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt contains approximately 10 to 12 grams of high-quality protein, and that protein is rich in branched-chain amino acids, particularly leucine, isoleucine, and valine. These amino acids are not just for muscle repair. They play a direct role in the repair of the proximal tubule cells in your kidneys, which are the specialized cells responsible for reabsorbing nutrients and filtering waste from your blood. Every night while you sleep, these cells go through a natural cycle of minor stress and repair, and having leucine available in your bloodstream during that window significantly improves how efficiently that repair happens. Greek yogurt also contains probiotics, the beneficial bacteria that live in your gut, and the connection between gut health and kidney health is one of the most exciting areas of current medical research. Your gut bacteria are responsible for breaking down a compound called urea, a nitrogen-containing waste product that your kidneys must filter out of the blood. When your gut bacteria are healthy and diverse, they break down more urea in the intestines before it ever reaches the kidneys, which directly reduces the filtration burden on your kidneys overnight. When your gut is unhealthy, more urea floods into the bloodstream, and your kidneys have to work overtime to remove it. Eating Greek yogurt before bed essentially sends reinforcements to your gut right before your kidneys enter their peak repair window. Greek yogurt is also relatively low in potassium and phosphorus compared to regular yogurt, making it safer for people with early to moderate kidney concerns. However, people with advanced chronic kidney disease should check with their doctor about serving size, because even moderate phosphorus adds up. For the best kidney protective preparation, take half a cup of plain Greek yogurt, add a small drizzle of honey for light sweetness, and top it with 4 or 5 fresh blueberries for their additional antioxidant benefit. Eat this 30 to 45 minutes before bed, giving your body enough time to begin digesting it before you lie down, and allowing that steady amino acid release to begin just as your kidneys enter their overnight repair phase. The second snack is a small handful of unsalted pumpkin seeds, and most people have absolutely no idea how powerful these tiny seeds are for kidney health specifically. Pumpkin seeds are one of the richest plant-based sources of magnesium, and magnesium is one of the most critical minerals for kidney protection, in ways that most people do not fully understand. Around 45% of people with chronic kidney disease are deficient in magnesium, and that deficiency directly accelerates kidney function decline. Magnesium regulates the muscle contractions in the walls of your blood vessels, which means it directly controls blood pressure. And high blood pressure is the second leading cause of kidney disease in the world. Keeping your blood pressure stable overnight while you sleep is one of the most protective things you can do for your kidneys. And magnesium does exactly that. Pumpkin seeds are also rich in zinc, a mineral that supports immune function in kidney tissue and helps repair the cellular membranes of kidney cells that become damaged from oxidative stress throughout the day. They contain tryptophan, an amino acid that your body converts into serotonin and then into melatonin, which means eating pumpkin seeds before bed also improves sleep quality, and better sleep directly correlates with better kidney repair, because the deep kidney regeneration happens during deep sleep stages. 1 ounce of unsalted pumpkin seeds contains approximately a gram of protein, along with healthy fats that slow digestion and create a sustained release of amino acids into the bloodstream across several hours of sleep. The key word here is unsalted, because sodium is one of the kidney's biggest enemies. High sodium intake forces the kidneys to work harder to maintain fluid balance, raises blood pressure, and accelerates the loss of protein through urine in people with kidney disease. Always choose completely unsalted, raw or dry roasted pumpkin seeds. You can eat them plain, mix them into a small bowl of yogurt, or lightly toast them in a pan with a tiny amount of olive oil and a pinch of turmeric for an anti-inflammatory boost. The ideal dose before bed is 1 ounce, which is roughly a small handful or about 28 grams, and this amount gives you the magnesium, zinc, and protein your kidneys need without overwhelming them with excess phosphorus. The third snack is egg whites, and this might be the most medically precise choice on this entire list for kidney patients specifically. Whole eggs are nutritious, but the yolk contains significant amounts of phosphorus, and in people with kidney disease, excess phosphorus in the blood leads to a condition called hyperphosphatemia, where phosphorus starts pulling calcium out of the bones and depositing it in blood vessels and soft tissues, including kidney tissue itself. This creates a deeply damaging cycle that accelerates kidney failure. Egg whites contain virtually zero phosphorus while delivering some of the highest quality protein available in any food. 2 egg whites contain approximately 7 to 8 grams of protein with an amino acid profile that is nearly perfectly matched to what the human body needs for tissue repair. The protein in egg whites has what nutritionists call a very high biological value, meaning almost all of it gets absorbed and used by the body, with very little nitrogen waste produced as a byproduct. Less nitrogen waste means less work for your kidneys to filter overnight. This is why egg white protein is specifically recommended in renal diets globally, because it gives maximum protein benefit with minimum kidney strain. Egg whites also contain riboflavin, also known as vitamin B2, which plays a role in energy production within kidney cells and helps protect them from oxidative damage. The best way to prepare egg whites as a bedtime snack is to make a simple soft scramble with just 2 egg whites, a tiny amount of olive oil, and a pinch of black pepper, no added salt whatsoever. You can also hard-boil eggs in advance, remove the yolks, and eat the whites cold as a quick and convenient snack. Another excellent option is to whip 2 egg whites into a light omelet, with a few slices of red bell pepper and a sprinkle of fresh herbs for added anti-inflammatory benefit. Eat this snack 45 minutes to 1 hour before bed, and your kidneys will have a steady supply of clean, low-waste protein throughout the night to support their repair cycle. The fourth snack is cottage cheese in small and carefully managed amounts, and here is where things get genuinely interesting and a little surprising. Cottage cheese has a complicated relationship with kidney health because it contains moderate levels of sodium and phosphorus, which are concerns for kidney patients. But low-sodium cottage cheese, specifically chosen and eaten in the right quantity, delivers something that very few other foods can match for nighttime kidney support, which is casein protein. Casein is a slow-digesting protein that forms a kind of gel in your stomach and releases amino acids into your bloodstream very gradually over a period of 6 to 8 hours. This slow release is incredibly valuable for overnight kidney repair because it means your kidneys have a consistent supply of repair materials across the entire duration of sleep, rather than a spike of amino acids followed by hours of nothing. 100 grams of low-sodium cottage cheese contains approximately 11 grams of protein, along with calcium, which supports the bone health that is often compromised in kidney disease, and selenium, a trace mineral that acts as a potent antioxidant in kidney tissue. The critical requirement here is to choose cottage cheese that is explicitly labeled low sodium, because standard cottage cheese can contain anywhere from 300 to 400 milligrams of sodium per serving, which is a serious concern for kidneys. Low-sodium versions bring that down to under 100 milligrams, making it a safe and powerful choice. You can eat it plain, mix in a few chopped cucumber slices for extra hydration, or add a small amount of fresh dill, which has its own mild diuretic and anti-inflammatory properties. People with advanced kidney disease should limit their serving to half a cup and confirm with their nephrologist, while people with healthy kidneys or early-stage concerns can comfortably enjoy up to 3/4 of a cup as a bedtime snack that works quietly and consistently through the night. The fifth and final snack is a small bowl of boiled lentils, and this one is going to challenge everything you thought you knew about protein sources for kidney health. Lentils are often flagged as a concern for kidney patients because they contain potassium and phosphorus. But here is the critical distinction that most general health advice misses entirely. The phosphorus in plant-based foods like lentils is bound to a compound called phytate, and the human body can only absorb about 40 to 50% of plant-based phosphorus, compared to 70 to 80% of the phosphorus in animal-based foods. This means that lentils, despite their phosphorus content on paper, deliver significantly less absorbable phosphorus to your kidneys than most animal proteins do. Lentils are one of the richest plant sources of folate, which supports the production of red blood cells, and anemia is one of the most common and debilitating complications of kidney disease, because damaged kidneys produce less erythropoietin, the hormone that tells the bone marrow to make red blood cells. Folate from lentils directly supports red blood cell production and helps counteract this kidney-related anemia. Lentils also contain resistant starch, a type of carbohydrate that your digestive enzymes cannot break down, so it travels to the large intestine where it feeds beneficial gut bacteria. And as we discussed earlier with Greek yogurt, a healthy gut microbiome directly reduces the urea burden on your kidneys overnight. Half a cup of boiled lentils provides approximately 9 grams of protein, along with iron, folate, magnesium, and fiber, all of which support kidney health in distinct and complementary ways. The most important preparation note is to always boil lentils in fresh water and discard the cooking water, because this process, called leaching, removes a significant portion of the potassium content, making them safer for kidney patients. Never use canned lentils without rinsing them thoroughly, as canned varieties contain high sodium. Cook them fresh, season with a little cumin and fresh lemon juice, and eat a half cup serving about 1 hour before bed. The slow-digesting fiber and protein combination will keep your body nourished through the night without spiking blood sugar or creating the sharp insulin responses that can stress your kidneys. There is one more thing that ties all 5 of these snacks together, and it is something most people completely ignore when they think about kidney health at night. How much water you drink in the evening matters enormously. Your kidneys need water to do their overnight filtering work, but drinking a large amount right before bed forces them into high-effort filtration mode. At the same time, they are trying to repair. The ideal approach is to drink a small glass of water, around 150 to 200 milliliters, with your bedtime snack, and make sure you have been well hydrated throughout the day so your kidneys are not starting the night in a dehydrated state. Dehydration at night concentrates waste products in the kidneys, increases the risk of kidney stone formation, and reduces the efficiency of every repair process happening in those organs while you sleep. Your kidneys are filtering your blood every single minute of your life, including right now as you are watching this. They never stop, they never rest, and they never complain until the damage is already done. The fact that you are watching this video means you are already ahead of most people, because most people only start thinking about their kidneys when the doctor gives them frightening news. You have the opportunity to protect yours right now, tonight. Starting with something as simple as choosing the right snack before you go to sleep. These 5 snacks are not magic, but they are medically sound. They are practical, And when you make them a consistent habit, the cumulative effect on your kidney health over weeks and months is genuinely significant. Your kidneys are working for you every single night, and now, finally, you can start working for them too.